When Tom Wilkins retired to Maple Glen Estates, he imagined quiet mornings and lazy evenings. The community, nestled between whispering pines and manicured lawns, seemed the perfect refuge after losing his wife, Carol, to cancer the previous year. He kept mostly to himself, working in the garage, fixing old tools, and occasionally taking his prized ATV out into the nearby trails. It was his late wife's suggestion to buy it. She thought it would get him out of the house. Now, it was a piece of her he couldn't let go of. Maple Glen was run by a notoriously strict homeowners association, and its president, Margaret Hensley, was known as the Queen of Rules. Most residents referred to her simply, and carefully, as Karen. She had a penchant for unsolicited visits, measuring grass lengths, issuing citations for minor infractions, and reminding people who was really in charge. But what many feared even more than Margaret was her daughter, Chelsea. Chelsea Hensley was a 19-year-old storm with blonde hair, expensive clothes, and an attitude that made everyone clench their jaws. She lived with her mother after a failed attempt at community college and was often seen speeding through the neighborhood in her white convertible, music blaring, middle finger flying. Rumor had it that she once keyed a neighbor's car for complaining about her dog's constant barking. Tom had encountered her once when she cut across his lawn, nearly running over his hydrangeas. When he stepped outside to say something, she didn't even slow down, just smirked and flipped him off. If you like this story, kindly subscribe it. Stay in your lane, old man, she shouted. He did. Until the day she stole his ATV. It was a Tuesday, the kind of day that slipped by unnoticed, sky overcast, wind steady. Tom had just finished tuning up the ATV and left it in the driveway for a quick lunch. He was barely back at the table when he heard the engine roar. By the time he got outside, Chelsea was halfway down the street, laughing, hair flying, tires kicking up gravel. "Hey!" he shouted, limping after her. His voice cracked from disuse. "Hey! That's mine!" She didn't stop. Neighbors peeked from behind curtains. A few stood on porches but said nothing. One man across the street, Mike Davenport, gave a shrug. "It's Chelsea," he said, almost apologetically. "You know how it is." Tom didn't. Or rather, he wouldn't accept it. The next day, the ATV was back, but only technically. It had been left 2 blocks away in the rain, mud-caked, the front grille cracked, and the seat torn. There were empty beer cans in the storage compartment and lipstick on the handlebars. Tom